Vikki, and I'm with Texas Last Diet, your last diet. And I know since today is Friday, everybody's going out for Mexican food, right? Of course you are. If you're in Texas, that's what we do on Friday night. Well, I want to apologize. I did get started without you today. I went ahead and cooked my zucchini slash squash. I used a Mexican zucchini and I used some chayote because I already had some in the refrigerator. And you know how I am about wasted stuff, right? And I went ahead and cooked my turkey bacon. Now this is what turkey bacon looks like. It's sugar-free, I got that. And then I also went ahead and just cooked it down. I put some olive oil in it so that the olive oil could be flavored with the turkey bacon, okay? So can you guys see that? Give me a thumbs up and let me know you can see it. So here's my, if you look, you can see it's nice and soft. You know what I'm making today? I'm making beans. Yep. I'm making refried beans out of zucchini and turkey bacon. Why? Because beans are loaded with carbohydrates, right? And those carbs can slow us down. I mean, come on. We've all had a big Mexican dinner with Mexican rice, beans, tortilla chips, and what do we want to do afterwards? Well, besides drink margaritas. Right, Lily?
Yes.
We want to take a nap. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I'm just going to make refried beans, and here is my zucchini and my turkey bacon, and I'm going to add it into this bowl. Now I will be honest with you, I didn't actually cook the squash here. I steamed it in the microwave because I wanted to get it done quicker than later. So you guys can do it however you want. You can cook it with your turkey bacon, but you just want it so it's nice and soft. Okay, woo, that's kind of hot. Let me grab this right here. There, much better. There's 4 cups of squash. Now what's really cool, I want to tell you, I have Rebecca here. She has been amazing the last few days. I've got her on this new assignment, which she really likes. She's on our YouTube channel, and she's updating the YouTube channel with all the stuff and ingredients that I'm putting in the things that I'm making.
That's awesome.
High five! How cool is that, right? All right, so now I drained off some of the oil that I cooked my turkey bacon in, and I'm going to put that back into the pan because I have to make my beans taste like beans, right? So I'm going to be adding that flavored oil now, and I'm going to be adding about a tablespoon of white onions. Now these are the onions, parts of the green onions, so technically they're green onions, so they're not going to caramelize. Yeah. All right, hold on. I accidentally turned that on to max. Okay, Lily, get ready. Jalapeno peppers are going in. And you know how that always makes us cough. I did about a teaspoon, maybe a tablespoon of that. And we got the garlic here. Got to have garlic. I minced up. The recipe that Hannah used to make a long time ago only calls for about a tablespoon, but I put more than that because I love garlic, and I missed it yesterday in my zucchini recipe. Now also, you're just going to stir this around until it gets fragrant. Say that 3 times fast, will you? I got some chili powder here. I have about a tablespoon of that. This is really something flavorful you're going to be putting in your refried beans. And look at that. It's all sauteing up there really nice and good and smelling good in here. Cumin. I know you guys love that. I personally feel that if you don't have cumin in your Mexican food, it ain't Mexican food. All right, sorry. Had to add the rest of my chili powder in there. Now I also have my oregano. I thought that was kind of weird. I didn't really realize that it was in refried beans, but I looked at a couple different recipes, and yep, sure enough, oregano is in a lot of refried bean recipes. So I'm just sauteing that up till it kind of gets soft, and then I am going to add just a splash of Cayenne Pepper, just a teeny bit, because I have a tendency to sometimes overspice stuff. So, gonna let that cook just a little bit. Now, if you guys have food processors, I'm having a little bit of a difficulty talking today. Maybe it's all this stuff cooking in the kitchen. I don't have a food processor, but if you guys have one, the recipe says throw your stuff into a food processor. But I got this handy dandy thing, and I love this thing. This is one of my favorite tools of all. And it is fantastic. What it says is you just take this or your food processor and mash your beans, right? Now I'm getting that bacon in there, I'm breaking that up and everything. It's supposed to have that bean color. Oh, I forgot. One thing that I need in there is a little dash or two of liquid smoke. Now you don't want to mash it up too much because you want it to be like beans, right? So kind of just do it a little bit. And then, hey Lily, you add just a little bit of that liquid, holy smokes, that's crazy. Little bit dashes of liquid smoke, and you are gonna add your beans right back in the pan. Yeah, baby. Now it looks like that bacon didn't get chopped up like it should have, or like it would have in a food processor. So I'm gonna wing it like I normally do. I'm gonna pull that out right here. Put a couple pieces, the big pieces in there. See if I can get my little handy dandy food processor thing to break those up. There was 4 pieces of bacon in this, by the way, guys. And this is gonna make 2 servings of, now I've never made this before, as you guys can tell. See, a food processor would do a lot better job and break this up. But hey, this is kind of winging it as it sprays all over my face. But sometimes to eat Mexican food, you gotta do some crazy stuff, right? So I will tell you, when Hannah made these in here before, they actually tasted fantastic. So I hope mine tastes just as good as hers. I'm cooking. Now you just want to use regular zucchini, you guys. You don't have to use chayote. The recipe does call for regular zucchini. But like I said, for me, I went ahead and use my chayote. That's probably why it's a little bit more of a green color, but you just let it cook down until it's a bean consistency and it's nice and brown, and then you can enjoy your refried beans. Oh, doesn't it smell like refried beans in here?
Yes.
Right on! I'm kind of excited. Now, we have something special for you. 2 recipes here, and Lily is about ready to pull hers out of the oven. That's why it's so dang hot in here, Lily. It's because we got the oven, we got the stove cooking here, and Lily is going to show you exactly while my refried beans cook, and you guys can see them morph, okay? Lily's going to show you a tortilla recipe that's really cool. She made it with zucchini as well, right, Lily?
Yes.
And you did this morning or last night?
This morning. I'm not a last night person.
What time did you actually do this last night?
This morning. 6 o'clock.
Woo! Lily was up making tortillas for you last night, or this morning.
Yeah, I found last night the recipe.
Oh, there you go.
No, this was a very fun recipe. It really is not that long. The only time that you spend like 10 minutes is reading the zucchini. You use like around 3 zucchinis, medium zucchini, so it's around 3 cups of zucchini, shredded of course. And then you're gonna mix it with your, with a package of your pancake mix of moxifit, right? So moxifetters, you know, this is a good one. And then you're gonna put an egg and mix it up. Now the secret of this that I didn't do, that you had to do, is you had to drain the zucchini.
She did that when she got to work.
Yes. So that wasn't right. But what you can do, I can do it the night before. I will drain it so I don't have to babysit it, and the next morning just mix it up, all my ingredients, and start cooking. So you get a consistency like this. You see this consistency? And so it's dry, got an egg, got the flour, got garlic powder, salt, and fresh pepper. And all you do is gonna put it in your, how do you call this paper?
Parchment paper.
That parchment paper. And your paper, okay? And then you're gonna make it, spread it there with a spoon or something, some tool that you have at home, and just spread it on your paper. That's all you're gonna do, You can make it round if you want, so you make it look like a tortilla. You can make it square, that's up to you. It's your imagination, you have to work on this, not mine. But so pretty much you're gonna have a product like this. And all you're gonna do is put it in the oven. We do it here like 400 degrees, but it's up to you. Everybody's oven is different. You know, I never do it in the microwave, so I cannot really tell you about that. But all you have to do is put it here, and in your cooking sheet.
What's it look like, Lily? What's it look? Oh, right on.
So this is the product you're gonna get at the end. You're gonna take it off. and then you let it cool down, and then you can put it and use it as regular tortillas. It's very good. It's tasty. We was tasting it without cooking, and it was good. So that's what we're gonna work. We're gonna plate it later, and we're gonna show you how it looks like. But all you have to do is just put it in the oven.
So now remember, guys, I post all these recipes below. So you want to make sure that you look below and what they look like when it's finished. These are probably going to cook another 10, 15 minutes. The bacon's going to cook down. I wish you guys could smell it in here. It smells fantastic. Yes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add cilantro on top and serve it. So you guys can look below and see what that looks like. Driving by, you better hurry because I don't think we're going to have a lot left over.
Yeah, no, I love zucchini.
It's smelling really good. You guys have a happy Friday and a safe weekend. We'll see you on Monday or Tuesday, whichever comes first.